Just play for a little bit.
Now. Hear what I say? Get involved with it. They'll rob. Minority Records. Come on. Dead Angels. Yeah. Marks.
And welcome back once again. Show the shirts off the cuff. And I'm very excited today, ladies and gentlemen, because it is Hump Day. It's my new favorite day. And the whole point of Hump Day, my guests already know what it is. That's the big part of Hump Day, first of all, is I have guests. Most important part about Hump Day is I want to get guests on that were female, that were intelligent, they were funny, they were maybe in business for themselves, trying to get ahead in the world, but you still want to fuck them. See, that was important to me because we've all met intelligent, funny women that are in business that you wouldn't touch them with somebody else's dick. So we all know those chicks. Now, my guests today are my good friends Amanda and Jessica, also known as Gucci Gucci Boom and Red Fox. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
All right. Before I get into it, I want to let the audience know what you guys look like, first of all. These are very well put together ladies. I've worked with them before. Very pretty, very attractive ladies. And when they're going out at night, I know you guys like dress up in a very distinct style. Mm-hmm. Very, very chic, very hip, very sexy, but on the little bit on the retro side. What would you call that?
Pinup.
Pinup?
Yeah.
Like a pinup girl? Like what? Yeah. Like Betty Page kind of days, kind of thing?
Something like that.
Okay. So if you would see them, you would think they were like on their way to like some retro movie role somewhere, you know, and they very, very bright colors and, but everything put together very, very nicely. Now, that's the polite way of saying what I'm saying here. Now, when I look at Red Fox here, also known as my friend Jessica, very pretty, petite kind of thing, very cute, very curvy though. You're not a skinny mini.
Thank you.
That's right. What me and my buddies used to call in college, pocket pussy. Because you're tiny.
I believe that's a sex toy now.
I think it is.
You would know.
Well, there's that in the fleshlight, but whatever.
There you go. And then we have Amanda, who is taller, definitely more voluptuous, curvy woman. What I normally describe as built like a theme park. Okay, it's like big breast land, the tunnel of love, you know, the big booty ride. I'm talking that's built like a theme park in pocket pussy. You know, that's.
Oh my god.
There you go. So
juxtaposed.
There you go.
Yes.
And that's who I have with me here today. Now, you guys do, in fact, have a business, right, that you've started, Calliope Canned Commodities. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that? Either one.
It's our canned goods company. We do pickles and sauces and jams. Yeah. We're going to start selling at farmers markets soon.
Cool.
Hopefully do some wholesale.
And how long have you guys been doing that now?
The company started in August, but just kind of waiting for a little bit of licenses and things like that. So hopefully to go live this summer.
Oh, right on. There's going to be a website that people can find out about it?
Yeah, there is a website. Yeah.
It's me working on WordPress.
Mm-hmm.
So it's slow.
Right.
We're not necessarily technological people. We just turn things off and turn it back on when they don't work.
But we can make jam.
We can make the hell out of some jam.
What's your best jam? What's your favorite?
Our tomato jam is our best.
Tomato jam?
Yeah.
I brought some jam too.
Did you bring me some jam?
Yes, we brought you some jam.
Oh my God.
Not to keep.
Here, Joe, you can look at the jam.
You can smell the jam, but you cannot keep it.
You cannot have jam. You cannot have the jam, Joe. No jam for Joe. Okay, and you have your pickles, and how many varieties of jam are we talking about here?
Between it's seasonally based, so roughly about 4 to 5 per season. So I think the whole, laundry list of all of them would be about 15 different items.
Nice.
10 of which are jams.
Okay, where do you expect to take this? What's your ultimate goal here?
The ultimate goal is to kind of start the small, home-based food company and to generate enough revenue to open a small 8 to 10 person table restaurant.
Right on.
Cafe style, open kitchen.
Right, but there you won't just be serving jam and pickles, will you?
No, it'll be
the jam is
incorporated.
Yeah, it's going to be incorporated kind of, it's menu changes weekly, seasonal items only, and kind of have a cafe side where, the sundry items are sold. But it's just a lifting point to get to that.
All right, okay, and you guys have your own Facebook right now, right? That's the Calliope Canned Commodities. People can go check out your stuff there and check out the pictures if you really need to do what you guys need to do out there. So you got to check these girls out. Really seriously.
Sex Sells Jam.
Oh, absolutely. Sex Sells Jam.
Red has a really great pickup line that she uses.
Red needs a pickup line? I can't believe that.
No, it's just a good one.
Okay.
Do you want to come back to my place and try some jam? It works like a charm.
Yes. All the time. Everybody thinks it's a euphemism.
But no, really, I'm going to spoon feed you jam.
That's right. You go into the kitchen, you come out, the guy's like buck-ass naked, and you've got like, I have jam. What are you doing? Put your pants back on. No, I'm not putting jam on that. You freaky little weirdo.
Crackers.
Do you have any cheese?
That's right. Okay, I see your pickle, but that's not what we're here for. Okay, one of the things we do here, I like to go through celebrity birthdays, and I have your birthdays actually here. August 16th, right?
Yeah.
Who's that? That's you?
Yeah.
Okay, and August 10th.
How do you know this?
He asked.
I
and
asked.
told him.
I asked.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm a stalker, okay? That's what it is. This is not actually a show. We're not on the air.
It's okay. I know how to deal with these. I have a couple.
Actually, have you guys had stalkers before?
I have.
Have you?
I have, yes.
Like really weird, creepy, violent kind?
Yeah, it was an ex who turned into a psychopath. I call him Sergeant Baby Bick because his dick was about as big as a baby Bick sailor. He was in the army. True story. He said something happened to him, and I said, yeah, you were born with no dick.
That's right, isn't it?
So that is a fact.
It's like I can put that in my pickle jar.
Yep.
Oh, I've had
Gherkin,
exactly. Okay. Now, are you familiar with any celebrities that share your birthdays at all?
I am.
You are. Which is your favorite one that you got there?
Madonna.
Madonna, very good. Currently 54 years old. Very good. What about you? You have any?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, it would interest you to know Antonio Banderas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you hear her say, oh, yeah.
I like that guy.
They just put a little tickle in the nickel over there. Antonio Banderas. We also...
Would you like my boots?
Can I taste your jam? I am Antonio Banderas. I like the jam and my Spanish pickle. We got a couple other guys here. Let's see. Kathy Lee Gifford actually shares your birthday.
Really?
As does her husband, Frank.
Interesting.
I think I'd hate that.
That's
You know,
weird.
Two
you're
Leos getting together.
on the same day, actually.
I mean, friends, yes. Sexually, no, that's not.
You think that's weird? Okay.
Yeah, we're just very self-centered people.
Okay, for you, I also have Doyle Brunson. He is the godfather of poker. You may not know that, but okay, I got a better one for you. Julie Newmar.
Yes, that one I knew.
There you go.
She is the original Catwoman.
That's right. Gotta
That
love.
makes sense.
Oh, yeah. And let's see, any other good ones here? Rumor Willis for you.
No, don't care.
Down, nobody cares about Timothy Hutton.
Nope.
Don't care about that one. Angela Bassett.
Nope. Don't
No.
care.
My God, what did I do to have to make you happy? Somebody bring out the jam. Bring out the jam, goddammit. Now,
We need some spoons for
yeah,
this.
exactly. We will
And
be
Elvis
bringing.
died on my birthday.
Oh my God.
What a way to go.
Not that year
On a
though.
toilet seat?
Yeah.
No, 1978.
Was it 78? Oh, that's right. I was born at that time. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those ways. It's like, you're the king of rock and roll. You're the most famous guy in the world. How did you die? I want to talk about it. He's in heaven. It's like, forget it.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Okay. Now, what else? Okay, you were talking to me a little bit about pole dancing.
Yes.
Miss Red Fox. Tell me a little bit about your pole dancing. Which, by the way, I'm so happy to be here for this.
I take pole dancing classes at a place called Heart and Pole. Oh, what? That's a great name.
No, I dig it. I'm good with it. Okay.
It's in Hermosa Beach, I believe. It's just, I'm kind of plugging it a little bit, I guess. It's
No,
a great
that's
place
okay.
to go. We take classes and you just dance around and be really sexy and you can be yourself. And
So not a lot of guys there?
there's no guys allowed.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Oh, man.
But I do have a pole in my living room.
You do.
Yeah.
And how often do you use that pole for non-exercise moments?
Whenever I need to. Whenever
It's literally literally in the middle.
It's in the middle of my living room.
Like, you walk in, boom, pull.
You walk in, you think you're either going to start swinging on it or hold on to it so that you don't shake on the train too much is basically what's happening. Okay. And you were telling me about a little side business you do yesterday that you couldn't talk about in mixed company.
Okay.
Okay, I'm talking to Gucci here. Go ahead, Gucci.
I wouldn't know that it's a side business. I am a StreamMate model. Do you know what that is?
I do not.
Have you ever heard of the live camera shows on the internet?
Absolutely.
StreamMate is the largest company that hosts those shows.
Right.
There are thousands of models that work for them, and you perform live shows. And I do that.
Those kind of shows.
For a living. Yes.
Right on.
Yeah.
Now, and you have but guys will watch online.
Yeah, the way it works is you're in a chat room, and they can see you. It's like a live camera.
Mm-hmm.
You speak. You don't have to type. They type. I don't see them. So they're just screen names and words, and they will invite you to go into private chat rooms, and you perform shows basically.
Anything really freaky that guys want you to do when you're?
There's a lot of foot fetish men out there.
Really?
Yeah, a ton of them. They want you to jack off a dildo with your feet. That's like a thing.
Really?
Yeah, more than you would imagine.
Do you use your suction cup dildo?
Yes, I have.
I would like to think so.
A dildo that has a suction cup on it that suctions to the wall.
And you literally just like this back and forth.
Yep.
On this
they
dildo.
Just want to see that. There's a lot of foot fetishes out there. It's really bizarre.
These guys need to go out. Get a girlfriend, I think. I mean, it's good for your business,
There's a lot of dom and submissive fetishes as well. So,
Real.
Yeah, I do dom shows.
How do you get a lot of guys who I just want to see you do things naked?
Yeah, there's just
making coffee naked.
They just call those the straight sex guys who just either want to see you cook naked or take a shower or just sit there and be naked while you talk to them about politics. I had a guy that wanted to do that. Maybe it was weird. It was like a Nancy Grace fetish or something. I don't know. Although I looked nothing like her. It's just bizarre. So he would like to watch the news and have commentary going on, but the woman be naked.
Oh.
Yeah, just weird.
Now, would that be something you'd be interested in, Jessica? Would you do that?
Maybe.
It's good money.
Maybe.
I will say that.
Yeah, well, that's what I've heard, actually.
Yeah, you just have to be persistent with it.
Yeah. All right, well, there you go. Now, no, I like that. No, so is there a site that they can specifically go to see you?
Yeah, they can go to StreamMate.com and then you can find me under Redheads.
Under Redheads.
Yeah, I cannot give you my name.
No. That's fine. Not a problem. But so you guys check that out because that sounds like I'll be doing that today. You might not make it out the door before I was like, bye! Click, 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 click. Ooh, that was loud.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, she's like my manager. We call her.
I'm the momager.
The momager.
Because I actually found the ad on Craigslist for her and emailed it to her. I was like, you should check this out.
You should try this out. I saw
she
this.
goes with me to purchase my toys and things like that.
I laced up her boots for her.
Oh, yeah?
And
I have back corseted boots that go all the way to my thighs, and sometimes people like to watch.
Awesome. Are you guys roommates?
No.
Oh, okay. You just happen to come by and say, it's like, hey, do you need anything strapped on or in? It's like, yeah, come on in here.
It's not even weird. It's never weird.
Yeah, I've heard from a lot of sex workers, and I've met a couple here and there, and they're very, very normal people for the most part. I've noticed it's a job.
It is a job.
It's just a job, but it's like very few jobs, have you on the internet naked.
True.
But I dig that. I like it.
I mean, I'm highly educated, but none of those pay well.
No shit. Oh, yeah. College educated right here. Oh, yeah. And what was I doing? Slinging hooch for a living. Okay, it's just about time for us to take our first break. I have my guests here, Gucci Boom and Red Fox, and their business, Calliope Canned Commodities. We'll be right back. I'm Joe the Shirt, and I'm off the cuff.
Your ass into some real ass niggas, didn't motherfuckers. Minority record shit. NBC posse click, bitch. Here we go again.
Say when they see us, man.
We can spit mutual clips that's all filled up with slugs, or we can spit it 1 and 2, wrapping up in the club. However you want it, nigga. Yo, we can rap pub. They'll rob and KC back like brothers, niggas. What? Yo, me and my nigga connected like Siamese twins. Separating us is like the old H and the 10. Going they own way and casting they lots, but can't do it. Don't misconstrue it. We so fucking hot. Not gonna get us down, nigga. We been grinding since the days of yes y'allin', hating Dookie Doms and Sleepy Geekers. Sheet rock cheaters, double deuce millimeters when I was slinging heaters. So beat step off for me and cold break you off. No laughing and scoffing. We can thrash your ass off and have you swimming with dolphins in the land of the lost and slayer like Buffy. 8 nails in your coffin. Niggas keep rapping and hollering. Cop lozenges, fuck with the dawn and get cooked like pork sausages. I don't play with you, hit you like a grown man. Chest cavity embrace my palm just like a crazed fan. Who the hell wanted with these Sudans? Hug my right nut and make my left one jealous swing on. Come on, I ain't playing baby bubba, get a piece. However these fools want it, got your back on release.
You heard the click of this cat, so you better cut loose. Snatch your chain off your neck, now stomp with Timberland boots. From the corner straight slinging powder and green shit stinking. Some old bitches sucking dick, niggas on my tip. Giving you an inch, suckers take a quarter mile. And I'm hungry as a tiger, chewing next, no need to smile. Don't attempt to run, you tripped in mid-stride. Begging for airplay, pay the DJ on the side. Get the chick with the stilettos and her girl's cock blocking. Fail, get the trick before I get ahead of rocking. Hey, looky, took that nigga for his cookies and you're playing like you kids.
Shirt is back once again. I forgot to unmute. My bad. How very unprofessional of me. Here today with Gucci Gucci Boom and Red Fox. You guys smile every time I say your names. You know that, right? Would you prefer Amanda and Jessica? Would that be nice?
Whatever works for you.
Okay, now, does anybody ever just see you guys on the street just assume you're like a lesbian couple?
Yeah, I'm sure.
People assume we're lesbians all the time.
Oh,
and it's just
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But
we don't
do that.
feel like we're gay.
No, of course not.
But I think a lot of people just assume.
Because we have a very close relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're, and you know, when you say things like soulmates, people are like,
right.
oh.
So you guys scissor?
Yeah. No.
You got guys coming up to you guys. You guys.
It's completely platonic.
And we sometimes bathe together and occasionally make out, but that's it. Nothing weird. That just be. No, I've had because I think it's because living in Hollywood, everybody's gay pretty much, it seems, and
everybody's a little gay.
Everybody's a little bit gay, and I mean, I've had close male friends of mine, and people just assume. So we're so happy you guys found each other, and I was like, no, dude. and I've always been very comfortable. So it's like I got a buddy of mine, he's gay, and like. For like gay pride, he's like, Joe, we go to meet gay pride. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Will you hold my hand? I'm like, yeah, sure. Whatever you need, dude. Just, it's like I don't care.
Whatever you need, man.
Whatever, embarrassing me is kind of difficult. You guys,
it's not difficult to embarrass me.
Really?
No.
Seriously?
Embarrasses easy.
Very easy.
With what you do for a living, you still get embarrassed easily.
I get embarrassed about really weird things, though, not the typical things.
Like what?
Like if she plays with her food at a restaurant, I'd get mortified.
This is true. This has happened.
If I'm at a comedy show and there's a really bad comedian or a really bad burlesque dancer and they're just doing horribly, like I internalize their embarrassment and I have to leave.
A little too much empathy going on.
Oh God,
even though they're usually not embarrassed, they're just having a good time.
But they just look like an asshat, so I get embarrassed for them, and then I gotta go.
I gotta get out of here.
I'm glad
I am uncomfortable, and I have to leave.
You are bad, and I don't want to watch anymore.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad for you.
Singers and comedians are the worst for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if they're not any good.
Now, have you guys known a lot of comics? Because I was a stand-up comic for a good 15 years.
I have a lot of friends that do it, and their friends are comedians as well, and they do like stand-up and improv a lot. Now,
something I was talking about on yesterday's show, and I've talked about ad nauseum, is that comedians in general are really not nice people.
Really?
No, they're really, really not.
Are you talking about famous ones?
Famous ones or even non-famous ones. They're just, generally speaking, they're not nice people. I mean, you've got to find nice people, obviously, everywhere. But the average comedian makes actors seem well-adjusted, okay? They're very backstabbing, very petty, very small-minded, and they're climbers. So, once they think that you're beneath them, they really do just stop talking to you. And the sad part is I found myself doing that, too, when I was in the ranks of comics. The comics that were like, you're not improving, I don't want to talk to you anymore because you're just bringing me down. And I felt bad about that because I was an asshole. You don't even mean to do it.
Right. Interesting. All the comics we know are awesome.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Well, it's
But they do mostly. They're doing like improv. They're also trying to be actors. They're not really.
That's a different animal.
They're not. Yeah, they're not straight up stand-up comedians. They're mostly doing improv and sketch comedy, and then kind of break their way into the acting field. So I don't know too many stand-up comedians.
Let's do some headlines, why don't we?
All right.
See what you guys think of this. I got an ex-Klan supporter. He recently died.
Okay.
And apparently he apologized for being a racist.
Too late.
Which to my mind is like, well, fuck you, man. Stick with what you got. Don't go back. I mean, this guy we're talking about, Elwyn Wilson. Among his actions were cross burnings, hanging a black doll from a noose on a tree in somebody's front yard, flinging cantaloupes at black men walking down Main Street.
Well, that's just insulting if it's not a watermelon.
Or an eggplant or some shit. Hurling a jack handle at a black youth, jiggling the soda machine in his father's station, and brutally beating U.S. Representative John Lewis of Georgia in 1961.
I like how that progressively got worse.
Yeah, it's like, and now it's like he just recently died, but a little before he died, he says that all I can say is that it has bothered me for years, all the bad stuff I've done. I found out there's no way I could be saved and get to heaven and still not like blacks.
So it wasn't altruistic. It was, I'm worried about my mortal soul.
Yeah, that's all.
So you know what? I like the blacks now. What an asshole.
Exactly. It doesn't seem sincere. It's like, and he even admits it. It's
He even
like,
admits it. That's his motive.
oh, I'm gonna die soon.
Maybe I should say sorry.
You know?
Even though I don't really mean it.
It's like,
Doesn't work like that, buddy. Doesn't work.
what
But
if?
it's okay. There's no heaven.
Yeah, it's like, what if God is black? Shit, I gotta. Hopefully, he takes those deathbed confessions to heart. But yeah, what do you think? So I think he's just full of it.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Where was
At least
this?
he's being honest about
This
it.
is from. This was from Georgia.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. All the good racists come from Georgia. Can't get a good racist out here.
No.
I look for them everywhere I go, but.
Just too nice.
Okay, I got another story here. I'm not finding it right now, but.
Sounds like Jack is a little upset. We're having
See,
too much
did
fun.
I tell you this microphone picks up everything?
It does.
No.
Yeah.
What happened was apparently illegal immigrants don't like being called illegal immigrants.
What do they want to be called?
Undocumented immigrants. Now, I'm thinking, well, let's see.
Where did this? Who did this study?
It's not a
Illegal
study.
immigrant came out and got pissed.
It's not a study. It's having to do with the people in charge of immigration and the government policies. Are like, from now on, you can't refer to them as illegal immigrants. They're undocumented immigrants.
This is what I refer to as the pussification of America.
Yes.
Everybody is so goddamn sensitive and concerned about their labels, and really that's not the issue at all.
Right.
And it's gone from everything from pop culture all the way down to politics at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I've always said language is a very powerful thing, but, at what point do you stop being nice to everybody? I mean, it's like, okay, look, they're illegal. They're immigrants. They're here. I'm not saying let's call them wetbacks all day long. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying let get the chinks out of here. No. I'm just saying they're illegal immigrants. No problems there?
No.
All right. Okay. Bunch of fast food workers in New York went on strike. You know why? They want pay raises.
Okay.
They want to get paid $15 an hour.
Oh.
Ooh,
Well,
that's nice.
what's the minimum wage in New York now? Like $10?
No, it's actually $7.50.
Really?
I thought it was much higher than that.
Nope. Yeah, going to this, New York, $7.50. It may have gone up since this because they're trying to incrementally increase the minimum wage. But these guys are asking for $15 an hour. And I'm like, for $15 an hour, I'll go flip burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like,
That's easy.
yeah, it's like, what's that? Yep, making $15 an hour. Flip, fry. Flip, fry.
Eat.
I'm 300 pounds and happy.
Want to shake with that? Look at this.
Shit, I thought In-N-Out paid good at $10 an
Yeah,
hour.
they do. That's probably they lead the business, fast food industry there. But yeah, I was like, I understand their plight. You live in New York, but if you don't do it, believe it or not, they will find somebody else.
Maybe an undocumented worker.
Exactly. God bless the undocumented workers. Okay, I like to burn through these. All right, are you familiar with DJ Avicii?
No.
Okay, GQ did a profile on him. And this is a quote from him. He says, quote, in reference to his DJing, or DJing in general, you're not performing like a guitar player or singing or singers performing, you know what I mean? So it's weird to be in the same type setup as one of those, because I'm not really doing much, you know? Technically, it's not that hard. I'm thinking, thank God, somebody says it.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting sick and tired. Every time I go to a club, and it's like, just because you have an iTunes account doesn't mean you're a DJ.
Yeah. And they make like $300 an hour sometimes.
It's ridiculous. So they can go around like headphones like the ones we're wearing and just like just bebopping around. It's like
yeah.
I think they're on the internet most of the time.
I think they shouldn't be able to do that anymore. It should be all records.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't work for it, you don't get it.
Oh yeah, that was at the dump that we used to work at together, whose name we don't mention. They had DJs on once, and DJ Jazzy Jeff was actually there, and turntables and everything. He was just and I was just like, see, that's DJ.
Yeah, he's actually working for it. I saw him do the after party show when the Hancock came out, and he DJ'd as well, and it was the same setup. Like it actually looked like he was up there doing.
He
something.
rocks.
Yeah,
he totally rocks. He's good at what he does. Now we're going to shift into a bit more of a serious mode here, because I wanted to get your opinion on this one. Are you familiar with Brian Banks?
No.
Brian Banks. About 10, 12 years ago, take a look at that if you want. Brian Banks was accused by a 16-year-old girl of raping her. Okay.
Oh, the Falcons guy.
Right,
I remember this.
Right, and he was accused of raping her. Then he goes to prison for 5 years, has an ankle bracelet on for another 5. He's registered as a sex offender. She contacts him on Facebook and says, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's true. You didn't rape me. And then he tells her that. And then he gets his lawyer and investigator together with her in a room, and they record the whole thing. It's like, yeah, the reason that I said that you raped me is because I didn't want my mother to know that I was already having sex.
Wow, that's a little drastic.
And how old was she?
She was 16 years old. He was 18.
What's the culpability age, I wonder, at that time?
What, for who? For her?
Yeah.
At the time, she's still considered a minor.
Yeah, 16 though is the age of consent though for sex. I wonder.
In some states.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, but this was in California, so I don't know how it works out here. And like I said, and his life was in the toilet for 10 years, and then she sued the school, got millions for that, and and now she's like, whoops, my bad. But she would not recant in open court, because if she did that, then she'd be liable to give the money back. So you guys tell me, what do you think of that one? I mean, because it seems to me that, I'm not saying that
She's clearly a child.
Yes.
Your brain doesn't fully develop where you can make actual distinct cognitive decisions till you're roughly between 18 and 21. So we can say that, that's what's going to be argued if it ever does go to court. However, in situations like this, you just have to blame the parents.
I think so.
Yeah, you weren't raised right to know that you can't fuck someone's life over like that super hard and just say, "Oh, sorry."
Right, and this is a guy that was being recruited by all the big schools. There was like a dozen big schools ready to give him a full ride and big time potential, and all of a sudden he's in prison.
I mean, it's not as extreme of a situation, but it's like hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, same type of thing. You get accused of something, it completely screws your life. You never know where he could have gone after that.
He could have just been in and out of prison from then on. He could have died in prison.
But what if he had never gone to prison? It probably ruined his entire career, everything.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Where is he at now with nothing?
Right. Fortunately, everybody got wind of this story, and and now he's playing for the Falcons. He got picked up by them, but that's a Cinderella story and a half,
right.
though.
Yeah, that's the best case scenario that happens.
Right.
But still,
right. I'd be sending this bitch to jail.
Yeah, I think she should go. She should be punished for this.
That's right. Give back the money. She doesn't have it. She spent it all, actually.
I'm sure.
She spent all the money.
That garbage man that won $20 million and spent it all on drugs and hookers, and now he's a garbage man again.
There you go. See that?
Well, he had a good time.
He had a good time.
He had a blast.
Maybe he did it right, actually.
But you know, but I would, but you
Blow
know,
it out.
but I would think if I spent $20 million on booze and hookers and drugs, at the end of the $20 million, I want to be dead.
I was gonna say you should be dead with all of the hookers that you spent that money on.
I want to be dead. I want to have syphilis. I want to have a big like hole in where my brain used to be. I want to have like nothing in my nose other than more holes for more coke. That's what I want. I don't want to.
That's a lofty goal.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna go that way, it's like
$20 million. Yeah.
After $20 million, and then you're like,
You're just bored.
guess you gotta.
I mean, really, he's got nowhere to go but down.
Yeah, it's like, well, I guess I can go back to collecting garbage.
But I think she should definitely be punished. Absolutely. She's forced to at least pay restitution, even if it takes her the rest of her life.
I like that. All right. And we're going to take another break here. It's our last break for the day. We're talking to Amanda and Jessica, also known as Gucci Gucci Boom. Love saying that. And Red Fox. Stay tuned. Joe the Shirt's off the cuff.
Yo, check it out. Yo, got the prime factor here, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on some... You know, respecting the ladies type joint, you know what I'm saying? To get on some freaky shit though, you know what I'm saying? Looks for them girls that don't be putting their business out there, got them looking like whores and shit. But yo, check it. This is for the ladies, this is for them freaks, this is for them girls with them fat back seats. Yo, the down low ones that don't approach like hoes, but used to freak of the weed, and nobody knows. Yo, this is for the ladies, this is for the freaks, this is for them girls with them fat back seats. Yo, the down low ones that don't approach like hoes, but used to freak of the week, and nobody knows. Yo, when I come into your world, your morals convert. Brown eyes undressing you, I'm a nasty pervert, just playing, but I get down like a porn star. We could probably over drinks to get freaky after leaving the bar. Only if they're with that. I have no desires raping you. Very sexual when you're seduced. Nasty when I'm taping you. The whole stilo's tight. Ass round like an onion beat. That flat brown tummy. Boo portion lovely. Can I put you on my video? Put your voice on the interlude. If I didn't call you the next day, would you give me attitude? That expensive lingerie would get removed right away. Our combo got you hot. Need my flesh sooner than a day. Keep it calm, scared to sleep. And drowning wet dreams. After peeping through the windows, checking behind the sex scenes. Yo, imagine the world being yours after my last living day. As you walk me to my car, swings just feel like Judgment Day. Yo, this is for them ladies, this is for them freaks, this is for them girls with them fat back seats. Yo, the down low ones that don't approach like hoes, but used to freak of the weekend.
And we are back. Welcome back once again. Joe the Shirt's off the cuff. My guests today are Gucci Gucci Boom, and also known as Amanda, and Red Fox, also known as Jessica. We were talking a little bit about everything today, but first and foremost, talking about their business, Calliope Cans Commodities. We got to make sure to plug that.
Thank you. At
least every section, so that way people know to go look for it on Facebook, or, you know, look for it on the internet, and then buy.
Buy it all.
Buy jam.
Buy jam and pickles.
So many.
We will talk to you.
We'll grace you with our presence.
So, you're welcome.
Yeah, before you know, you're gonna have.
We're gonna charge you.
We're gonna charge.
Because shit ain't free.
We've got one of those little things you put on your iPhone where you swipe people's cards.
Oh, do you?
The PayPal here.
Oh yeah.
So
Right.
if you want to spend time with us,
There-
whip out your card.
You can do it. Right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But before you know, you're gonna have somebody like going onto your site and going, "Do you have any jam with you?" Before you know, it's gonna be like, it's like, just take the jam, just spread it all over.
Just spread it all over.
Do you get any like the food freaks?
I haven't got any smush freaks yet.
No smush freaks yet?
They're an interesting breed, though.
Right.
They just want to watch you walk on eggs and baked beans or whatever the
You'd
hell
be
they're
pissed
into.
that you would be wasting.
I would be angry about that, actually.
And it's like, you know, God damn it, I made all this fucking food.
Yeah, you want to walk on it. What an asshole.
Well, there'll be another like a side business. People going, could you send me all that stuff you were smushing?
Oh, right.
I've already been asked by people like if they could like purchase my underwear through PayPal. Like,
And you said yes.
yes. That is neither here nor there.
They're not the freaks.
I mean, I get it. And people already sell them on eBay. I mean, I might as well make
Oh
it.
yeah, was it a friend of mine told me in Japan you can buy dirty underwear out of like machines, like candy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Whose
like,
are they?
what's that?
Whose are
Well,
they?
allegedly schoolgirls, but more likely it's just some dude dancing and sweating while wearing women's underwear.
Oh God. Oh.
That's really
It's
what's
like doing Gangnam Style in the underwear.
basically is what you're doing. Basically, so then you got these. They got these jagoffs thing getting this underwear that like I was wearing 2 days ago.
He's just fucking laughing the whole time.
Exactly. Just laughing all the way to the bank.
In the underwear.
That's what we need to do.
There you go. I'm telling you.
Full on in dirty underwear. Just selling them.
Do you want jam underwear? What do you want?
It's like, or it's like after I wear the underwear, I'll smush it with the jam and send that to
Put
you.
it in a jar.
I'm telling you, people will buy it.
They will.
Yep, it's true.
Now,
Anything.
this next story is really not one I want to get into, but I wanted because it's about some guys that kidnapped a girl, 10 years old, raped her for like 10 hours, or whatever, and then just let her go 6 miles from where she lived. But the reason I brought this up is, doesn't that look like Matt Morse?
Oh my god!
Tell me that doesn't look like Matt Morse.
Oh, Blade. Poor Blade.
That's right, Matt Morse. The software connection for
Smear
the
campaign on Blade.
kidnapping and raping of a 10-year-old. Yes. I saw.
I knew he was shifty.
Into that.
What's that? You like that?
So, this horrible story. But anyway, let's talk about this picture.
Well, I've always been a big fan of nothing is a sacred cow to me. You know, I've made fun of so many things in my life. When I was doing stand-up, a week after 9/11, I was making jokes.
How'd that go?
It actually went over rather well. I think people just got to give a little sigh of relief because it was just so big at the time. You're just like, did he just make a joke about 9/11 piñata that you throw a flaming airplane at, and then candy breaks out, and you look for all the little black candies because those are the terrorists. And
oh man!
Oh yeah, I was
black jelly bean. Nobody wants that.
Exactly, the black jelly. Exactly.
I love the black jelly bean.
I don't like the black jelly bean.
I do.
Oh yeah. Well, I hate licorice.
Yeah.
Now, one of the big deals these days is gay marriage. Where do you guys fall on that? Do you care?
Absolutely. Let everybody be just as miserable as everybody else.
That's what I said.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I've been spouting that for the longest time.
Not just marriage, just they should have equal rights.
Yeah.
All across the board.
All across, absolutely. You know, people try to make a big deal out of it. It was like, well, if you give them the right to marry, then they'll have the right to adopt children, and we don't want them, gays raising little boys. And I'm like,
just because they're gay doesn't mean they're pedophiles.
Right,
and
exactly.
You know what? Most people that have gay children and pedophiles are straight people.
That's
because
exactly.
they reproduce, gays don't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That weirdo killer nut job that wears a skin suit, that was raised by Middle America.
Yeah. That's just boredom. That's what happens. It's not the gays that make the downfall of society. It's Middle America.
Yeah, I've been a big proponent of gay marriage. Like I said, one of my best friends is gay, and he's planning on getting married, and I told him, don't do it. Don't do it. I want to make all marriage illegal, personally. It's a bad idea. I've been married. Either of you ever been married at all? Mm-mm. No one's asked, or you just been...
people have asked.
People's asked? How many proposals have you gotten?
3.
3? Mm-hmm. And you knocked them all down, just said no.
Yeah, one proposed at the Taj Mahal in India.
Really?
Yeah.
My God.
It's a tomb. It's not that romantic.
Right. Were you jerking him off with your feet? What was going on there?
No. Might have gone better if it was.
What about you, Jessica? Any proposals?
No.
Not a one?
No.
No boyfriend, girlfriend, nothing like that with you?
No.
Seems like the entire time I've known you, you've never had a boyfriend or girlfriend or anything like that.
No, I had a boyfriend.
Are you a serial killer?
I was in a 5-year relationship.
Really? When I knew you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Never saw him.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right. See,
Yep, that's right.
You may have noticed, for all you listeners out there, Jessica's the quiet one in the group. We're trying.
She's not quiet. I'm just louder than her.
She says what I'm thinking.
There you
so
go.
It doesn't matter. We both have the same brain.
Yes.
So when I say I don't like something, we say we don't like
We
that.
don't like that.
We don't like
We
that.
don't like that.
Like very much like a married couple. Do you ever ask her, like,
Better.
do I like
But
this?
way better because we're not married. 'Cause that's for suckers.
That's right. Exactly. I remember the advice my mother gave me when I got married, and now I'm divorced. She said, Joseph, she's a very sweet girl, but one day she will hate the way you breathe. And she was right.
That's absolutely true. I've never had to get married to hate the way the significant other breathes.
Exactly.
Just look at him, you're just like, I just
hate
want
it
to
too.
smother you to death.
I'm taking this pillow. I'm gonna do it.
I just want to kill you.
I'm happy about that.
No, don't bring that dangling participle over here.
Yeah.
Not interested.
No.
No, I think it's hysterical. I don't think you really get to know anybody until you live with them. I don't think you need to get married, but anybody that's in a relationship and they don't live with them yet, you're not ready. You know what I mean? It's like, have you lived with anybody at all ever?
No.
No,
But
see?
almost.
I have.
Kind of.
See,
Too much.
too many. Yeah, exactly. You end up living with too many people, but that's how you get to know them for real, though. Because
Yeah.
when you have your own place, you're like,
It's
okay,
not-
bye, see ya.
Yeah, it's get to know them and then get to hate them
Yes.
fast.
Oh, yeah. You figure out all these things. Like the shit that was cute when you visited them at their place, now that you're together, you're like, that is disgusting. Pick that up. Or that's so annoying. Or, is it? And then the sex life really does go downhill really fast, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't think it will, but it really does, actually.
No, you think it will.
Do you expect it to go?
I actually had an ex one time who says before we move in together, we should put a penny in a jar every time we have sex.
Mm-hmm.
The first year we move in together, we should put a penny in a jar every time we have sex. Compare the two jars.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And how was that?
You know, about as expected.
Yeah. What is
Get
it?
an empty jar.
Yeah.
What was it? They say that if you take a jar and put a penny in it for every time you have sex for the first year, and then take a penny out for the rest of your life for every time you have sex, that jar never empties.
Never empties.
Never gets empty.
That's so sad.
Yeah, exactly.
We just plan on being, Grey Gardens, but way better dressed.
There you go.
Yeah. And clean.
All right, moving on here. Where are we on gun control?
Oh.
For it? Against it? Don't care?
I'm for gun control. I'm not for, getting rid of the Second Amendment, but, I'm for gun control and background checks, and nobody needs a barrel magazine. I would say that.
Right.
To shoot a deer.
Well, you know how a lot of cities have the buyback programs.
Yeah.
It's like, don't ask any questions, just bring in whatever you got, and we'll buy it from you for whatever. People are bringing handguns, rifles. Some people bring in assault weapons, machine guns. In the last 2 years, they've turned in 3 rocket launchers.
What?
Exactly, and I'm like,
Yeah, I know what a
yeah,
rocket
and I'm like,
launcher is.
where did you get a rocket launcher?
You'd be surprised where people can buy these things.
I
and
bet Amanda could get one.
bet you Amanda could get a rocket launcher.
It's possible.
Yeah, and but you know what? But because it is military, they did investigate that. There's supposed to be no questions asked. But like, dude, it's a rocket launcher. I mean, we can't just let that one slide. Now, the reason I bring it up because I'm going back to Georgia here.
Of course.
There's a small town in Georgia,
What's the name of the town?
Nelson.
All right.
Nelson has put in a new law in where the head of every household must own a gun.
Must own a gun.
Must own a gun, yes.
Why?
The Home Defense Act.
Well, that's just stupid.
Well, people
Stupid.
that are for gun control have a theory that if everybody owns a gun, that nobody will be in danger. So that's
Okay,
the
I get that.
philosophical side
Rather
that they
than
stand
saying
on.
no guns at all, everybody must have a gun.
Yeah,
Right.
everybody has a gun. If everybody has a gun, everybody can defend themselves. So it's kind of just a weird thing, but it goes both ways.
I've always thought I'm not against gun control. I'm not exactly for, like I said, eliminating all guns everywhere. But yeah, you're right. You don't need assault weapons. You don't need armor-piercing bullets. The average
Nobody's
deer.
shooting any elephants in the wild.
Right,
plains,
exactly, exactly. But
Maybe Ted Nugent and his fucking safari in Texas.
but recently an elephant was hit in a drive-by.
I heard about
Did
that.
you hear about
I heard
that?
about that. Yeah, it was on weird news.
Yeah, some Indian elephant. He was just walking down the street. Everything was just fine. Somebody just drives by and just shoots the elephant.
Yeah.
I guess he was, flashing gang signs at him. I don't know what was going
Yeah,
on.
that
But
elephant
but
was
yeah.
bad news.
Oh, we're actually almost out of time. One last thing. It's amazing how quickly this goes, isn't it? In Egypt, they are planning on shutting down each and every single porn site that exists.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's from the extremists.
Yeah. This is a very tense area. I think if you have a way for people to release a little stress, I think you should go for it.
Well, there's two sides of this. Like half of Egypt is Coptic, which is Christians essentially, and the other half of these Muslim extremists who basically just want to ruin everybody else's fucking fun.
Exactly.
And getting rid of porn is no good for anybody.
No. Then that's just gonna. You know what? Can't jerk off. I'm gonna blow something up. Fuck it.
They're already not having a beer because they're Muslim. They might as well be jerking off.
And we are almost out of time. My guests today have been Amanda and Jessica, also known as Gucci Gucci Boom, and Red Fox, also known as, in my vernacular, Pocket Pussy and Body Like a Theme Park.
Oh, God.
Which, if you ever see them in real life, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. And anytime you got something new to plug, let me know, okay?
All right.
All right. I am Joe the Shirt. I'm Off the Cuff. And this is our show. Goodbye.
Yo, check it out, yo. Got the prime factor here, you know what I'm saying? I'ma get on some, you know, respecting the ladies type joint, you know what I'm saying? But get on some freaky shit though, you know what I'm saying? It's for them girls that don't be putting their business out there, got them looking like whores and shit. But yo, check it. This is for the ladies, this is for them freaks, this is for them girls with them fat seats. Yo, the down low ones that don't approach like hoes, but use the freak of the weed, and nobody knows. Yo, this is for the ladies, this is for the freaks, this is for them girls with them fat back seats. Yo, the down low ones that don't approach like hoes, but use the freak of the week, and nobody knows. Yo, when I come into your world, your morals convert, brown eyes undressing you, I'm a nasty pervert, just playing, but I get down like a porn star. We could probably over drinks to get freaky after leaving the bar. Only if they're with that. I have no desires raping you. Very sexual when you seduce. Nasty when I'm taping you. The whole stilo's tight. Ass round like an onion beat. That flat brown tummy. Boo proportion lovely. Can I put you on my video? Put your voice on the interlude. If I didn't call you the next day, would you give me attitude? That expensive lingerie would get removed right away. Our combo got you hot. Need my flesh sooner than a day. Deep in time, scared to sleep. And drowning wet dreams. After peeping through the windows, checking the hottest sex scenes. Yo, imagine the world being yours after my last living day. As you walk me to my car, swing shit real like Judgment Day. Yo, this is for them ladies. This is